Okay, so this is where, like about the show, The Martech Maven, where I start
Yeah.
to talk more in depth about some of these concepts, one little bite size at a time, so that people can really marinate more into the problem. And I think that's really, we want all the answers so fast.
Yeah.
But we've got to kind of take it all, like piece by piece. And same thing with even like negotiation. Like you can learn a certain amount of negotiation strategy early on,
Yeah.
but then you've got to like layer that, kind of month over month, year over year, and start recognizing and analyzing when you're doing something correctly and when you're doing something incorrectly, so you can make those adjustments. Same thing with marketing, same thing with websites and CRMs and all that good stuff, right?
It's true. The average sales call for selling a website lasts about an hour. We have to talk about what is WordPress,
Yeah.
what is IDX. They always want to know a few other basic ideas and principles. And one that I kind of get a kick out of each time is they say, well, would you like to rank on Google? And they say, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, well, do you have a Google account?
Right.
And they're like, well, I don't. And I say, okay, well, there you go. Go to Google My Business and get yourself set up. And so it's, and then do you have an email marketing campaign, and do you have a CRM and all these things? And so in order to start with that hub, that basic marketing center, you kind of have to understand how it's all going to layer over time.
And on top of that, they got to go sell some real estate,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
They got to make
right.
some phone calls. They got to,
Yeah.
ask for referrals. So I think this is kind of like where the education part we can really help.
Yeah.
Between like, okay, I want to get business by referral. We totally get that. But I
Yeah.
also want to, maximize Facebook opportunities and, do some targeting. And even when we say Facebook, there's so much confusion. Oh, you mean my Facebook business account, right? Or some
Yeah.
people are thinking, oh, you mean my Facebook personal account?
Right.
But I don't want to mix business and personal. And there's so much confusion around
Yeah.
all that space.
Or boosting an ad versus actually using the ad manager,
Right.
and really utilizing all the tools that Facebook has to offer.
Yeah, yeah. So what is like one of the things that like right now every agent should be considering doing? Like with regard to technology, as far as from what you're seeing, in the web space and any of that.
Well, what I tell everybody is that so regardless of what kind of website we choose or whatever, you have to have content,
Right.
okay? That's what's engaged. That's what engages our potential clients. That's what brings in the traffic. That's what keeps people staying on the site and seeing us in an authoritative way, in an entertaining way. And so the best form of content right now is video. So I tell everybody, hey, you probably should start getting into the video game.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, right, Google likes video.
Google
And in
likes
fact,
video.
now when you start to do, I don't know if like people are realizing this, when you start Googling things now, very, very quickly they're putting up the YouTube videos.
Yep.
And so it's just like, oh, here's a 51-second video on that exact topic.
Yep.
And so then everybody would rather watch the video. So now all of a sudden, where are they? They're on YouTube. And then from YouTube, they're watching the next video. So they went from a Google search to a video on YouTube, which of course Google owns.
Sure.
And now they're basically on YouTube, spending more and more time,
Yep.
way more than Facebook.